instructors, the month of February, we're going to institute something new, a little more structure at the beginning. I'm going to go through the mobility circuit that we're going to do every time at boot camp during the whole month of February. So we're going to go through these movements. I've noticed some tightness in some of the clients, and so this is going to help work out the tightness, activate the core. It's about a 10-minute mobility circuit. And they're starting right now exactly 8:30, so they've all done their agilities, which you guys know. And now it's 8:30 on the dot. That's when this class starts. And they're cycling through downward dog, upward dog. They're piking up and they're dropping. They're getting their heels down as they pike up to get that Achilles tendon. And then they're coming down and they're stretching out through that chest and shoulders, dropping it, getting that lower back and hip flexor stretch. So they're doing this for about 15 seconds. I'll run through. You guys got 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're instituting something new. It's called the frog. And so what we're trying to do is get our clients to get down low. They get a good stretch to the groin. They're going to be coming forward and trying to get up and just holding that position for 5 seconds. They can balance. Everybody has a different mobility. This is a progression to our normal mobility, but I give them time to do it, and everybody's just kind of working through it. And they're doing their best to try to stretch it out, just to stretch out their groin. So they're working. Yogis call it a crow. Gymnastic people call it a frog. And we're trying to really just kind of get ourselves into a position where we're supporting, but at the same time pulling away and getting that groin stretch. And I give about 5 seconds if they can try to hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. So now what I'm going to have them do is take right into a push-up position. And as you can see, these transition right into one another. They're going to take their right foot to the right hand, and then they're going to do that world greatest. So they're going to bend, extend, and rotate. And we'll spend about 10 seconds on this. And so right foot to right hand, and I just count down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Just looking at the client, seeing how far their hip crease gets below their knee, see where they're tight. Daily, they're going to come in. There's going to be different tight areas. Those are some areas that you should notice. Maybe spend a little extra time on it if they're tight in this area. And everybody up, switch legs, and you're just guiding through. At the same time, you're guiding through the movement. You're transitioning. We're doing dynamic stretching and mobility here, not static. We're doing some activation work, but you're also observing the whole time. Where are your clients tight? If they're tight here, spend a little extra time here. If they're not, move on to the next mobility. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to have you do opposite arm and leg. We're just going to activate the posterior. And they're going to do this for time. So they're on tabletop position. And they're going opposite arm and leg. Make sure they're stable. One thing on new clients, they can't get that stability, that balance down. So tell them not to rush it. Make sure they're stable before you speed up the process. And this looks good, 15 seconds. And as you can see, we're keeping them moving the whole time. There are no breaks. These transition right into each other. Opposite arm and leg. Good, we're gonna go 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Now we're gonna do some activation of our core. We're gonna go into the plank. And what we've been doing now is we're upgrading the plank. And we're getting some hip extension so the right leg comes up. I call cadence on this. And they're just going to toe tap the ground on my cadence. And down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, up. Beautiful. Switching legs. So this makes them have to put more tension here on their core, but then also activate their glutes. And leg is up, exercise, down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, and up, 10. And as you can see, Love Team, they got it down. Everybody's backs are nice and flat, and it looks good. It's because we're always doing this at the beginning. So now what we're going to do, they've been doing a sit-up to reach, but they've been getting really strong on that. So we're just going to go ahead and do rock to reach and kind of take that out, because I want everything to be productive. So this is going to loosen up the lower back. They're controlling it, and then they're coming forward and they reach forward. So it should be controlled motion. If you see anybody with their hips come back and they start flying over and their legs hit the ground, that's not controlled. So you got to tell them, control the movement. It's all about control. And then we're going to progress from here. We're going to lock into a V-sit hold. These guys have done many of this. And the whole The great thing about where they're at now is they've done it several times over and over again, so they're super strong. But this is a hard movement, so I'm going to cue them to rock back, and then lock into a V-sit hold. And then they're going to hold for a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to add a bicycle for 5. 1, 2, 3.
1.
Elbow to your knee.
2.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Elbow to your knee.
4.
1, 2, 3.
5.
Continue that rock to reach. Continue that rock to reach. So I'm going to do about 3 rounds of this. And we're just taking that core activation up a little bit. Each month we want to see where we need work. And then these mobilities are going to adjust every month. And it's all depending upon the client and where they're at. So we're going to go ahead and rock back and lock in again. They're very good on the cue. Good. Christine got the lock, lock. And they're going to hold for a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. They bicycle for 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3. Last round, rocking forward, rocking back. Great activation in our core, front part of our core. Great lower back stretch. And as you can see, they're just getting more mobile. Every time they do it, more mobile, more mobile, more mobile. It's looking really good. It's fluid, it's flowing, it's controlled. They're going to rock back one more time and lock in. And they lock in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They finish off with the bicycle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3. Beautiful. So that's 1 round. They're going to do 2 more of these. So it's a total of 3 sets. And this will be the mobility for the month, you guys. This is what I want you to do at the beginning each time. All right, coaches, get after it. Thanks.